Are you confirming the defense's claim, Mr. Wright? Unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? The same problem it's always been, evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on the top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon. The bust that the defense claims was used. Okay, what on earth is going on here? If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered in the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you've got to do something. This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case was won. Let's see how things will work out first. Request to search Acro's room. Oh, it's hidden above. It's hidden above the clown's room. The crack in the ceiling. Request to search Acro's room. See how things work out first. The defense requests to search the room of the witness Ken Dingling. What is it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma's total justice. You mean... Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by a complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story! Just wait a second, something's funny about all this. Ha 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 ha. It looks like you lacked the final nail to put into my coffin. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. This is so make up. This is not how real courts work. Arg. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where is it now? Where is the bust right now? You're Phoenix, right? You know where the bust is, I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support, Egg. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness. Hold it! Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and it spit my tongue. Huh? What? We need time to do what? Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Okay, wow. Hey, wait. You can't be serious. No, it's in the clown's room. Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time to for us to walk across our own tightrope. Oh, it's just hung up. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well, the defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope with logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward. This is too much. Come on, this not. Come on. This is like forced drama. It's too forced. Way too forced. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now? Save. Somewhere in the lodging house. There is no doubt in my mind the bust is somewhere around the lodging house. You don't say? You better not say. In fact, allow me to be even more specific as to its location. You can find it in Mo's room. Indeed, it is in Mo's room. That clown? You don't mean... Why would the bust be in Mo's room? That's simple. I couldn't think of any other rooms it could be in. Ah! Refrain from making yourself look stupid. Nick! What about where Ben and Trilo were standing? Maybe she's onto something here. We searched in that room inside and out. There was absolutely no sign of a bust. Wait, why? God damn it, this game. Why is it where Ben and Trilo is standing? What? Lodging house, big top, courtroom. Oh, it's behind the stuff. There's a bunch of tarp piled up in the outside the lodging house. You can find it in the plaza near the scene. It's buried in the plaza, what? Near the scene of the crime? And no one's noticed it? Haven't you ever heard the old saying? It was hiding right under your nose. That about sums it up. I should rethink that, shouldn't I? Yeah, no, you should rethink that. This is so bad. Where? Okay, look. Where is it? It is in Acro's room, right? He pulled it back up. It is above Acro's room. Look, no, because he dropped it down and then he pulled it back up, so it is in Acro's room, right? Just guessing. The bus in Acro's room. No, but they already searched it. Let me finish. Let me finish. We searched the room top to bottom. Prepare to taste your own tears. Alright, no it's not. Right. This is not good game design. Is there the murder weapon? Where is Max's bust now? Do I actually have any evidence as to where it is? I don't, right? I don't actually have any evidence as to where it is. Unless Acro is holding it right now. Like Acro actually has it. Does Acro actually have it on him? Am I crazy? The bus is inside this very courtroom. It's obviously where. Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus once and for all. The Acro is sitting on it. Could you see it? Could you see Acro sitting on it? Acro, I'm sorry to ask you this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? That's so stupid. I'm sorry I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you're a big guy and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say hide a bust under there. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Ha! Ah, ha 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 ha! Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. How would you... Okay, I get it. I get it. He dropped the bust, he pulled it back up. So he has it. It's not in his room. So he has it. But really, no, come on. Come on. He's got a bust under the blanket and nobody notices? That's not how wheelchairs work. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it, in the only place that you could hide it, under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again, would you please remove the blanket from your lap? What if he's not wearing pants? What if he's not wearing pants? What if you remove the blanket and you see his penis? Well done, Mr. Wright, masterfully played. For your reward, you can see my penis. You fool! How could you? This is too much. It's a stretch. You're stretching it so far. You're so thin. That is just not. It's not plausible. You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Two of them. Miss Franziska Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon. There is no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing! You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. I can't believe it! Me! Make a mistake! Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro. Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. Well, you're going to prison. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen, I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what! What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Yeah, but now you're the bad guy, and she's not. Your brother became a star, Regina believes in that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it, too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well? No. That's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself, then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave, I just couldn't, not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, enjoy prison, asshole. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. Yeah, what a clown show. I'm an idiot! I can't believe it! You beat me again! I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty! Yay! This court is adjourned! No. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, they tried to make the story as dramatic as possible, but they went too far with it. And they neglected to make it plausible, right? They spent more time making it dramatic than making it plausible. And also they didn't really make the puzzles work, right? As I said, I knew what the answer was, I just didn't know what the game wanted me to click on. So they didn't make the gameplay work. And they just made the story as dramatic as possible. But even that, it's so overly dramatic that you just don't. I don't know. I don't believe it. Like I find it difficult to stomach. Because it's just over the top. It's not like you're not respecting the audience. December 30, 4:27 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the Ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? Well... no. Well, they're bad enough. That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max 1,000,000 of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Yeah, that's right. Be happy, don't worry about people. That's right, Mo. Huh? Wah! She's been like this for a while now. Wah! It's all my fault! Wah! Yeah, it is. It is all your fault. It is all your fault. The one guy who was right for you. Bat. You got him killed. The one guy who was just right for you. You killed him, Regina. Sweetie pie. Bat and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Bat's never coming back. Acro might come back in a few decades. Regina, Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro, is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? No. No, I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. I think he's done more than enough. Are you sure? You really sure? I can believe that? Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh? I want to know you're not just making that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. Making stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. Making stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. Wait, making stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. You want evidence that Acro doesn't want revenge? Is that the evidence? He tried revenge and he made it worse. Unforced trauma, strong lock, pepper. I think it's this. I don't really know. So what about this? Now do you understand there's no need to worry? Wah. Wah. You were lying to me. No one ever tells me the truth. Don't tell me what's going on. Looks like I made a mistake with that one. Poor Regina. What? Hey Max. No, what? I gave her. Can I load this? Can I load this? Hold on, what is... Oh, I have to be back here. Bat's profile? No, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let me... I have to go through this again, my bad. Sorry, I didn't accept it. Sorry, I refuse to accept... This is... this is so bad. Even after the trial is over, it's still not right. Like, you still... It's so tenuous, it's still so unimplausible. Alright, well, come on, let's go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. I wish this was better. I wish this was more rigorous. I wish this was more rigorous. Like they went for the feels, right? They went for the feels, but they didn't wait. They forgot the logic as they went for the feels. You know what I mean? Which is like a really bad idea, cause the whole premise of the game is logic. You have to like solve crimes by collecting evidence. But then they just kind of drop it and they go for the feels. Oh, this person, he's not a bad person, but he did a bad thing and now he regrets it. Boo-hoo, sad face. And then in the process, they just, it's not rigorous, it's not logical, it's not. Anyway. Anyway, so it's her fault, sweetie pie, never coming back. Does that mean Acro, is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You really sure? I can't believe that? Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh. I want to know you're not just making stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. Which, by the way, it's not evidence, right? This is what you're supposed to do, but this is not evidence. And you're just giving her a reason, but there's no proof. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Bat! That's right, Regina, he's still alive, you know. I never knew. Wait, you never knew? But now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I know! What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. No, you should. It could take decades. You should do other things while you wait. Until he opens his eyes, and then until he can meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. That again, it doesn't make any sense. It could take literally decades. Hey Max! What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and wrap up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? Ah, that's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh! That's quite the goal. Yay, I can't wait. Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. Maybe. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Don't worry. No, go. Yeah. It doesn't matter who you are inside, Regina. As long as you're pretty, you will draw in the crowds and they will make a lot of money. It's not who you are on the inside that matters. It's who you are on the outside that determines whether you're a good person or not. And that's the truth in the world. What are you talking about, Regina? You're so pretty. Everybody wants to come to see you. It's not... Who cares you're a murderer? It doesn't matter that you murdered your boyfriend. As long as you're pretty, people will come. Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry. Max. Nick. It seems like everything is going to turn out alright here. Whoa, that's a stretch. I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Those are not funny, Mom. Those are not funny. That was kind of horrible, that ending. I see what made the case. Yesterday's surprise raid, it really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. Save the game. And Edgeworth is back. Maybe there's like, I wonder if there's like different people. There's like people writing the story and then people writing the puzzles. And maybe they're like arguing. And maybe they like disagree on whether the story is more important or the puzzles are more important. I have noticed that we are like trending towards the story being more important than the puzzles. Because the quality of the puzzles in that episode were not very good. Although the quality of the puzzles in the first episode, not the first, but the second one, which is the medium thing, the channeling thing, that one was great. The quality of the puzzles in that one was great. I didn't have trouble like this. But the quality of the puzzles in this one is bad. Although the story is like, well, it's not better, it's more dramatic. But I wouldn't call that better. But I guess if you're into drama, you would say it's better. Anyway, let me just move on. Alright, see you next time.